Good afternoon, everybody. What's up, B? You are an incredible human being. That is correct. How are you doing today, though? Today we're doing some World of Horror. We've done some a long time ago in the past. But I wanted to do some more of that, just to kind of get some, it's getting ready to be spooky time. But I also wanted to get some achievements and things like that. Chilling for now? Heck yeah. So we can get some achievements. Let's see. Do we have Junior Priest? I wish you could just search for it. Oh, Junior Priest. Okay. And there we go. But I'm glad that you're having a good time, though. Alright, we already have Chain Smoker. At any point in the game, have 30 cigarettes in your inventory. Done. Junior Priest. Purify 2 cursed places in a single walkthrough. Okay. What are some of the steps that people recommend? Fully canceling inventory. Certain random events call against Purify. Place I found to purify were mansion during the vicious bursts of violent vigil. Let's try this one. The medication's working good. Alarming account of abnormal arms. Okay. Okay, what kind of color palette do we want? 1-bit or 2-bit? I think 2-bit. That's kind of violent on the eyes. There you go, I like this color. Okay, let's do quick play. This option will start a new playthrough, randomly selecting character, old god, background, and more. Stop moving my window. Jesus. City of Shikawa, Japan, 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. Rogue figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. People are going missing. It might be Gorilla of the Woods. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, also new unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who rule Earth eons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand. You finally arrive in the doomed town of Alexandria. 48 BC. Supposed cause of the destruction of the Library of Alexandria, a perfect black marbled statue has been recently rediscovered and is currently awaiting in the Museum of 000 for its long-awaited premiere. Old gods rule. Both you and your enemies deal extra damage. Okay. Backstory, medical history, character, exclusive perk cards only, randomized item statistics. Medical history, brittle bones run in your family. You spent each summer in a cast. You start with extra XP and bandages, but an injury may occur whenever the player takes damage in combat. Okay. Safety numbers. Why'd you sign that contract? Okay. At the end of the mystery, if you don't have at least 2 followers, lose 2 reason. And I get 20 XP. Or I get to discard it for 20 XP. Alright, neat. Nope. Alright. Let's go home. City's fate changes so fast you barely recognize it. choose up to 2 different additional actions per location for this playthrough. Mailbox is empty, okay. Mega Merc! Alright, let's choose a mystery. So I can tackle at least 5 mysteries in order. Beware your decision will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mysteries. Vicious verses of a violent vigil. Far out fable for a fear festival. Horrible history of household hell. Rotten report of a rancid ramen. Chilling chronicle of a crimson cape. Let's see if there is a list of like all the endings. Okay, so I'm thinking, what is Far Out Fable of a Fear Festival? We need ending C, because we've already got Police Raid, we've already got Too Late. What is ending C? You must be on a run using Timeline B. I don't know anything about that. So let's not worry about that one then. Mystery Berry, it's a horrible history of household hell. Must have a source of light. Alright, so let's see if we can copy this into a notepad. We're trying to get more endings than anything. Okay, there we go. Got it. Finally copied. Alright, let's do Horrible History of Household Hell. There are many old mansions around this town. 000 Manor is one of them. Supposedly haunted by a family of 4 who disappeared without a trace one summer. But it is the only tragic event that took place up there. Investigate the mystery. Friends you've talked with are not sure where the mansion itself is located. You have to find the mansion first. A trip to the library to shed some light on it. Investigate the seaside location twice to complete this mystery. To complete this quest. Okay, let's go to the seaside then. Investigate the seaside. Crabs are feasting on a floated corpse, carried to the wave, beach by waves. Search the body. Inside the man's pockets, you find documents that are all strangely dry. Did the man really drown here, or was he brought here? One more time for the seaside. Walking on the beach, you discover a giant charred pit. So you wonder what was burned here and why. You hear a crackling sound getting louder. So everything around you becomes scorching hot. Okay, let's attack. Ah, it's a ghost enemy, alright. We'll, sever their ties. I don't know what I did. Not doing anything, am I? For a part of the ritual, most combat rituals are part of a combination of 5 claps, bows, and claps. Even if you don't get it right, you'll provide with a hint. Clap, bow, clap, bow, clap. It's 5. Nothing happens. You think you got 3 ritual moves right. I'd almost have to. Try 3 claps. Dun dun. Clap, clap. Bow, clap, clap. I don't know. I'm screwed here. I'm screwed. Oh, that is working. Alright. Woof. We found corpse dust. Hey, what's up, Peachy? Under the cliff, the mansion was built on a same sorts extensive case system instead of rent folks that might help you some. Hey, thank you for the 14 months. We still need to heal. How'd the end of stream go? Okay. Click on the Shikoa Herald and inspect it. An article covers a group of scientists from Tokyo. They were exploring and mapping weird cave formations found in cliffs. The search for this missing team of scientists continues. The only clue so far is written off tower wall. 428 hertz. Okay. Waste those points. We love Doggo. I want compass. Oh, let's do that then. There we go. No, it's been the same. You just have to use their full username. Let's get the compass. Oh, it's added to storage. Okay. It's all good. Let's go to the... Let's go to the school. Let's go to the schoolyard. See if we can recruit some people. Alright, bye. And then let's go to the library. Gotta love the emotes. Hey, what's up, Joe? Many books you can find here were donated after the accident at the university building. Okay, let's go ahead and make notes. So to make some notes about subjects, like hello. Be relevant in this case, how are all your work experience? Let's make some more notes. Why don't we pick up a spell as well? I learned a new spell. Neat. I'm at the library. I'm literally at the library. Alright, sounds good. Something. I don't know what, though. Dad can spell. I can. Hopefully all your work won't go to waste. Man, they are making me work for this, huh? Just sitting here gaining experience. And my doom is going up. I can level up, though. Folklore studies. Knowledge of various rituals and regional myths. Charisma. Small HP for casting. Bonus. Spells. Let's go leadership. And stamina. Why is it still saying that I need to go to the library? Alright, let's check it out. Find other enemy creates folder. Folders. -2 recent. You copy the mansion's photo from the newspaper. Prepare to leave. Oh, okay. I can go downtown now and investigate downtown. The only metro line in your town connects the university and the science complex. You take a ride to gain some time. You get a feeling something's wrong. Where are all the people? Let's decide to walk. Walking into the destination takes precious time. +1 doom. Comparing different mansions with the sketch, you finally find the one. There's only one problem. You'll need a strong rope to enter the mansion to high window. I'll need some rope. Let's investigate the seaside. The military exercise makes you feel safer, but are guns enough to stop the unspeakable horrors lurking out there? Alright. So now we can find the mansion. Investigate the mansion. In the mirror, you catch a glimpse of something. It shouldn't be there. +2 doom. Click a mansion room to explore. Okay. This is a great game. Walking through the forest, you spot a pair of legs twitching out of the bush. Before you can do anything, however, they twitch and move. It's a man eating plant. What was my spell that I could use? Deals 8 damage. Oh, I have a broken jaw. Okay, that's cool. That's real cool. Hey! You didn't die. You enter the art workshop. The room is scattered with half-finished sculptures of bizarre masks hanging on the wall. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic. Check out the masks. One mask looks eerily similar to the design you once saw in a cult book. You decided to take it with you, plus 1 item. Found a funny mask. Following suspicious person, enter an old rundown mansion room. It stinks like spoiled milk and there's only 2 doors, one of which you came through. You cannot see the strange man anywhere. Search the room. There's really nothing really important here, but you think you might be able to use one item found. Plus 1 item. Okay. Keep searching the mansion. Hearing a shuffling sound come from behind a wardrobe, you decide to push it away. You discover a niche in the wall. Someone's put 3 dusty dolls in there. Try to reach and grab one, however, they jump off and scatter around the room, giggling. You will die at the beginning of your next encounter. Got it. But I died. Alright. That's what I love about this game. It is just, it's like one of those, good luck. No, genuinely, good luck. I'm gonna pull open the other one. We're trying to get endings here. Let's select a different color, huh? Alright, let's go with it. Quick play! I can choose which timeline. Okay. Okay, it's gonna read all the same things again. The thing forsaken by God. Rescuing at home raises doom, and I get medical history. Nicotine withdrawal. All combat actions are slower. And I get discard for 20 XP. Okay. Oh, and I get medical history. That's neat. Alright, let's go home. Alright. Let's figure out which one we're gonna do. Horrible History of Household Hell. That's the one I just tried. Eerie episode of Evolving Eels. Needs C. We are not in Timeline B. Sorrowful Saga of Moonlit Sailors. Timeline B. Macabre Memoir of Morbid Mermaids. We need D and E. Okay, let's do this one. Let's do the mermaids. Any requires the Imasu Look curse and for you not to be using Timeline B. We are not, as far as I know. Proceed to mystery, and upon initially encountering the janitor before the fight, there will be an additional prompt called Distract Him. Press it. Alright, let's do Morbid Mermaids. Janitor is obsessed with mermaids. Collect every scrap of the legend about them in the school basement. Now his mind is snapped. Instead, it's time to make one of his own, using unfortunate students' bodies as material. Okay, we are going to investigate downtown. It's getting dark as you arrive at the cemetery, and shadows move in fantastic and unaccountable ways between the tombstones. Finding the right grave may prove to be a challenge, especially if you feel someone's gaze on your back. Continue looking. You quickly find the tombstone marked with red string. Under a stone, you find a note that someone left for you. Resolve this event. Ask around the neighborhood got you some results. It seems that all the girls attend the same school. Let's go investigate the school then. Enter the school bathroom to wash your face with cold water. A sudden noise behind you stops you in your tracks. One of the stall doors is opened on its own. We'll close the door. You walk to the door and try to close it. Something's blocking it. You look up, you see a ghostly pale hand holding the door. Prepare for combat! You back up from the toilet as the door slowly opens. A girl in a tattered uniform is standing there. Her head twists unnaturally. She makes a roaring, rattling noise. A door behind you slams shut. Spooky. I don't have anything to do I? Other than really just do these sever their ties to the world. Okay, we good. What was that? Corpse dust! Let's keep investigating the school. Hey, what's up, Joker? How goes it? Struggling cold, it might be in time to approach. In a similar case have occurred in the past. A trip to the library might be a good idea. Study issues of local newspapers. Near closing time, you stumble upon a curious article on the last page of a school newspaper. Copy the author's name along with the address before getting ready to leave. Travel to Morbid School. A nauseating stench stops you. Someone's trying to scatter rotting fish guts everywhere and hung up countless fish heads. Through your mouth as you move slowly retreat. Vast flock of seagulls outside. Lead sniper fort, very nice. I think I played a little bit of that. Where the kidnapper may be, seem to be really obsessed with mermaids. Inside the science lab, you'll find a plan of the town's sewer system. Yeah, I think I played Sniper Elite 4 for a little bit. I have Fearful. Lose one reason. Okay. I am taking a break from speed running today. I only have one more event, so I'm like, alright, cool, I'm gonna relax. You compare the sewer plan with the school map, and it suddenly dawns on you. School basement. There must be the place the kidnappers keeping the missing swimmers. Investigate the school! You enter the art workshop room's clever captain. Sculptures and bizarre masking on the wall. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic. Check out the sculpture. One of the sculptures looks so lifelike. You move closer and raise your hand nervously. You touch it, it falls off. Prepare for combat. They've got a knife! Knife? This is a knife. Gonna need to, you know, maybe get on that. So, slowly going down. Emphasis on slowly. Take the knife! No, I don't get to keep the knife? Alright. Let's... Here, heal that. Aha. Investigate the morbid. Bust the door to the janitor closet. It's already too late. Latest, some girls lying on the dirty mattress. Her upper torso leaves a tail of a fish being brutally sewn in place. She's too weak and tied. The enchanter say, you look up and down, maybe you'll do. Prepare yourself. We do have another prompt called distract him somewhere. Brace for impact, meditate. Oh, did I miss it already? I did. I'm losing. It's before the fight. I'm dead. Yep. Yep. 2 losses. No, I'm very much dead. Anything that I do is gonna... Any sort of action I take. So I'm not even gonna... There we go. Yeah, see. Okay. Let's do a new one. Do another quick play. Same opening, starting opening. Okay. Alexandria again. Okay, we get easy. Okay, let's go home. Alright, let's start a new mystery. What do you know? School scissors, require timeline B. Rancid ramen, that's done. Freaky feature of found footage. Ending A. Must have can of acid. Alright, let's do freaky found footage. Three students disappeared in the process of making a documentary of local folklore and legends of the poor nearby forest. Let's go to the seaside and go to the hardware shop. So we need this can of acid. Alright, so let's travel to school. We're just going to do the main portion. If you turn the corner into the corridor, you're met with a gruesome sight of a student's ghost. Girls are standing there pointing and bloody finger at one of the lockers. She's got to be trying to show you a clue, right? Trust the spirit. Search the locker and you find some occult notes. In the eager smile, you turn to thank the spirit. She's already gone. Oh well. Alright, use it. I gain a random spell and lose 1 to 2 reason. Okay, that's fine. The Book of Gore. No, thank you. The notes mention a village not far from the town. You decide to take a bus. Getting closer, you can't help but notice a large number of trees that then suddenly died. What happened here? Okay, investigate downtown. Learn the sound of glass breaking. You discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. Looks like someone or something tore out his throat. Check his wounds for clues. They didn't tear out his throat, but instead carved a cold symbol of something sharp. Try to learn the shape, escape before anyone arrives. Let's travel to the village then, I guess. Everyone in the village is unsettled and friendly. An old farmer points you to an old stone. The missing group supposedly started their forest trip there. Walking the village, you're suddenly pulled behind a building. 2 menacing-looking masked figures block your escape. Do you serve the old ones? Yes? We knew it. The prophecies were true. Masked figures relax a bit, taking out their masks. We apologize for this, Master. Plus 2 allies, plus 7% too. Neat. Let's search the woods then. You're planning out your next steps. It got you thinking about everything that needs to be done. Then everything that could happen. And every awful thing that's already happened. Now all you can think about is just how scary and horrible things are. We're gonna go ahead and cry. You barely get out of the sight before you break down to heavy sobs. Why? Why you? You don't want to do this anymore, but if you don't, everyone will die. Cry, cry, cry. Mood. Find a pile of human teeth lying on a rock. As you do! Stream. We're investigating a stream, everybody. What stream are we investigating? It's said that a famous priest died on this rock. Perhaps his mysticism has seeped into it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's too risky. Served by the surroundings, you take a step back and trip on a branch. Neat. You feel someone following you. Sudden blast of heat grabs your attention. Older man standing next to you screams in pain. He's engulfed in fire from seemingly nowhere. As other people start to panic and help the burn victim, you spot a hooded woman standing in the distance. When she sees you, she starts to run. You can't shake off the feeling that you were the target of the supernatural attack. Pursue the hooded woman. Toto disappears behind a corner, and when you get there, she's gone, already mixed in with the crowd. In the nearby dumpster, you find the sulfur stinking hoodie and an envelope containing your folder, plus a curious incantation. More abandoned huts! The investigation is taking a toll and start to miss the most obvious leads. Mood, though. You are surprised to find a well-dressed man sitting on a rock in the middle of the forest. You get closer, however, you discover that he's wearing a realistic mask that falls to the ground. Do you have the moment to speak about this product? Big yikes. A column of fire engulfs him. Even more! Easy out. Abandoned hut. More huts. Heat wave continues. The record temperatures continue your investigation. Takes more and more effort. -2 stamina. He's just really unlucky. The rumored witch's house seems empty. In the basement, however, you find a camera pointed at the large hole in the ground. On the table next to the camera, you see 3 cassettes, each titled after one of your missing friends. Then you hear a curious sound coming from the hole. So play the mystery like normal. At the end, choose peek inside. You'll then get an option pour acid inside. So peek inside. You kneel down and lean forward to see what's inside the hole. It takes a while to process that you are looking at. It's a gigantic eye staring right at you. Hypnotized, you continue to lean in, feeling weaker and weaker as the gargantuan beast lures you in. No, you're good. You're good. Pour the acid inside. You open the can of acid and empty its contents in the well. The house's foundation shakes as the massive creature's eye burns. Walls begin to collapse. You pass out from the toxic fumes. You wake up later with the cassette in your trembling hand. The witch's house is nowhere to see. Freaky feature of found footage ending A. Words for solving this mystery: knowledge is key, +30 experience. There's still hope, -4% doom. Tireless, +1 reason and stamina. Time passes, +1 day. Hey, thank you. This is a creepy game. I'm not entirely surprised that it's maybe not your thing. The crimson moon spotted over Chicago keeps everyone on edge. All enemies get additional 20% power. I know that in like 18 days or so, Uzumaki is going to be airing on Adult Swim, and the next day it's going to be on Max. And I am so pumped, you have no idea. Take the key. We're going to go ahead and take a bath. Next investigation. Horrible history of household hell, or Moonlight Sailors. What is it? Sorrowful Saga of Moonlight Sailors. Ending C must be in timeline B. Alright. Heckin' busy, huh? That bad? Okay. Alright, which one do we want to do? Household Hell? Oh. Fair. Old mansion on this town. Okay, we already started this one. I cleaned out a closet this last weekend. Wasn't too bad. We need to shop for some items. A source of light. A flashlight will do. fine here. Library notes. Yeah, I'll use it. Okay. Oh, I can just keep using them, huh? Alright, cool. Let's do the investigation. Do the side quest building history. Got it. We investigate Seaside. Twice. Gain more reason. Peachy, something tells me you'd kind of enjoy this game on a weird, macabre way. Suddenly, the air around you begins to whirl. A supernatural wave of freezing wind is approaching. Brace thyself. -2 stamina. Thanks, Stream Elements. I appreciate you letting me know. Investigate the school. Pool is empty this hour. It's dark. You can swear something suddenly moved under the surface of the water. We're gonna turn on the lights. So this is kind of like a point-and-click adventure, very much inspired by Junji Ito's art. So think like Uzumaki or Kyo, Ramina, things like that, or Tomie. And it's just a point-and-click adventure where you're solving mysteries, but it's very, it's got that taste of existential horror. But I can see in playing on a calculator. It'd be kind of cool to play on a calculator, honestly. Investigate downtown. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. Resolve the event. Now I have hunger. They look tasty. We're not going to be eating anything today. Additional damage against ghosts and eldritch enemies. Completing a mystery grants a random spell. Or knowledge. I think second sight and maybe some strength might not be the worst thing to have. No, it came out like 2020. $2023. It officially fully released. This is the design aesthetic. And I actually really do like this design aesthetic. The museum started hanging up posters promoting the Greek art exhibit, unaware of the danger. The opening night may prove to be the last night for us all. Atho is coming, and now you know the date. Alright. Investigate the mansion! The round window of the crooked manor tower is calling you. You feel the strength to run away to stare at the bright light. Fight the ceiling. You don't have the strength to move a finger. The blinding light is growing larger and larger. To your shock, you can't feel the ground under your feet. Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. The temperature abruptly drops and you shoulder the icy cold. You find yourself in the middle of a snowy wasteland. A sudden gust flings you to your knees. You inhale deeply, feeling your chest tighten and ache. Your fingers and ears are already numb and freezing. You have to move. Move towards the pyramid. The frozen guard corps standing on eternal guard duty find you worthy. The usurper king kindly decides to share his forbidden knowledge with you. Plus 30 experience, minus 30 reason. Resolve the event. I'm gonna use the medic. What am I? I now have frostbite, minus 2 strength. That's dope. I'm gonna put the library notes in storage. Bandage this wound. So it's very much like you're basically investigating different mysteries. So this one we're investigating a mansion. And it's basically about the old elder gods coming back to Earth and destroying. And you have to try and solve the mysteries to get them to stop. I have actually never fully completed a run. So I could not begin to even super tell you how it ends, because I've never actually beat it in the many hours and runs that I've done. Because it is all random. Study the symbols. You're going to assemble the symbols from a stone tablet you saw at the museum. What's the connection? You must find the key. Now we investigate the house. Looks like one of the previous owners of this mansion liked to read. Dusty tomes reach the ceiling. You don't have much time, but maybe you could spare a minute to look through books. Start with the shelves, check at the table. You don't have time for this. Table. The notes lying on the table look like the ramblings of a madman, but you can see method to their madness. Resolve this event. Alright, let's go here. It's a really cool game. In the room, you see a man tied to a chair. You rush in to help. You remove his gag, though. The man starts shouting curses and ancient prophecies. Fall on the floor, your mind flooded with unspeakable images. The man slowly stands up, completely ignoring the chair he was seemingly tied to. It's a cult member. I have allies? I do. I kind of forgot that I had them. And this is how combat is cleared out. There we go. It's like reading an interactive comic book, exactly. Curious statuette. Cult magic. +1 knowledge while held in the inventory. Alright. Why not? You enter the art workshop. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic. School the masks. One mask looks similar to the design you once saw in an occult book. You decide to take it with you. Resolve the event. If I equip it, +1 stamina reason at the beginning of combat encounter. Hee, now I have a mask on. Corpses are strung up on wire like macabre marionettes, with painted smiles and rosy cheeks, -2 reason. Yikes. You enter a room full of wooden statues. You are amazed by how realistic some of them look. So realistic, in fact, you could have sworn one of them blinked. It's a pillar vampire. Do I have any spells? Ithu's Flame. We're in the overgrown garden now. You aren't sure what to expect. Sturdy door to your study opens with a creak. The dark, dusty room is empty and something feels wrong. A faint draft, perhaps? You move the rotten carpet aside to reveal a secret passage cut directly into the cliff rock. Make your way down. Following a strange song, you discover a hidden passage that leads you to an underground chamber connected to the sea. You can't find the source of the sound, but then it hits you. The acoustics of this place make the waves sound like the most beautiful serenade. Mesmerized, you step closer to the stone altar at the end of the room. Oh, Oh, wait. Do I have items in my storage? Explore some more. Oh, I don't have the book, do I? It wasn't in my store. It wasn't in my hands. Are you kidding me? I was supposed to have read the book. And now I missed out on the ending. Alright. I beat that mystery. I'm a little unhappy about that. My knowledge is 9. Leadership is charisma. Let's add some more strength, I think. Opposing shadow cast at old lighthouse getting longer each day. Lighthouse gets 1 additional floor. Yeah, let's go home. Take the key. I can't believe that I messed that up. Can I store these, please? Alright, go back. We're gonna take a bath. Alright. We don't know what ending we got. Rancid Ramen we've already done. Sorrowful Saga of Moonlight Sailors. I have to have, for ending C, I have to have Timeline B, which I'm not in. So I think my best bet is going with just random ones now, because I finished all these. These 2 are done. Can't get this one. So we'll just finish this one. Because I can't get this one as well. Because of... Don't have timeline. I'm not on timeline B. Spine-chilling story of school scissors. Another boy from her school has disappeared. Rumor has it, a terrible woman has returned from the grave. Woman with the whitest smile and the sharpest scissors. You knew your friend was up to something when he left you his notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claimed. After he too disappeared, you decide to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that claims to stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst thing that could happen? Investigate the mystery. Your missing friend has left you a notebook. If the rumors are true, to stop the tall woman with scissors, you need to perform a ritual before her material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this requires first the drawing of an elder sigil and the lighting of holy candles. You can only hope your friend has left them somewhere in the school. So let's check out the lockers. There's just nothing in there but demons, I guess? Alright, we have a wooden bat. We are going to equip it. Need a tiny key to open this. Alright. Let's go explore the school. You enter the kitchen. Even though it's abandoned, the lights are off. Something is cooking in a large pot. You don't like the smell of it. Search for a weapon. You rummage through drawers and pick up the sharpest looking knife you can find. Plus 1 item. Okay. Damage 2. Speed 72. Chance to hit 80. Damage 5, speed 95, chance to hit 70. We're going to keep the bat. Blessed chalk not found, holy candles not found. You feel like something horrible is happening at school. You must hurry and find those items. Friend's diary. Take that with us. We'll put the steak knife in storage, and we'll go back. Continue to explore the place. Hearing footsteps behind you, you realize you aren't the only student here. A girl wearing a demon mask starts giggling as she gets closer. Young witch. Just bash away. I got a box cutter. It's broken. You found an additional page for your friend's diary. It seems the blessed chalk was left on the roof. You must hurry and find it. What does the box cutter do? Damage 3. Yeah, we're just gonna store that bad boy. Okay, note this sigil. Okay. We're gonna explore the gym. Something is wrong. Instead of a clear blue sky, you see the bloated corpse of a long-forgotten deity looming over the school's roof. The barrier between the worlds is coming apart. You must hurry or risk being noticed by whatever other eldritch horrors still lurk here, like the Republican Party. Let me redo that one. Instead of a clear blue sky, you see the bloated corpse of a long-forgotten deity looming over the school's roof. The barrier between the worlds is coming apart. You must hurry or risk being noticed by whatever other eldritch horrors still lurk here, like the Democrat Party. Anyway, so those are going on YouTube. Vote now! You raise your head in time to see Athioskla, single eye glaring down at you. He screams your mind is flooded with forbidden knowledge, and your skin is etched with ancient runes and curses. Mood, though. Mood. You found Blessed Chalk, which you can draw the sigil on your ritual. Copy the sigil as best you can from the blackboard. Hopefully it'll be enough. Alright. Let's go back to our friend's diary. It looks like a star with a Q on the top. So we have to... There's that. Is that it? No, that doesn't look right. That's really not it. Is it really telling me this is correct? Alright, fine. Explore the school. We need to get some holy candles, though. Hearing an eerie sound coming from behind the door, you decide to check in. First glance, the abandoned classroom seems empty. Once your eyes get used to the darkness, you discover an unusual sigil drawn on the floor. Judging by the smoke, someone put out the candles the moment you entered. Study the writing on the chalkboard. Decipher the occult instructions and let the forbidden knowledge fill your brain. Hey, I get a spell. Sick, what spell do I learn? Memory extract, +2 reason. Alright, okay. The sound of scissors is getting louder. We're working on it! We're working on it! Possible angles, seemingly moving lines make your head spin. Consult with the architecture student. Huey starts talking about geometry theory. While it's boring, helps you forget about the weird angles. Mood. Found the holy candles in your friend's backpack. You lit them as instructed by the notebook. Everything is ready for the ritual. Summon Dimension the dice. What was that? Take a step back as the writhing amorphous mass slowly takes shape. Soon it becomes a tall woman-like creature with 3 faces, all connected by a wide smile. Now it is your chance to fight and defeat this horror. It is also your only chance. Twisting and twitching, the demon woman enters the classroom, cackling menacingly. Am I beautiful? That hurt my throat. We're going to prep. Alright, we're... Oh, wait. I was like, excuse me. I believe I was instructed to swing away with a bat. Alright, resolve combat. The ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. You find your friend, gravely wounded but alive. You hop him up and both of you limp away from the school as the police sirens get louder. Spine-chilling story of school scissors ending. Hey! Scissors Woman is gone for good. Or is she? You shudder, knowing the urban legend will inspire other kids in another city to try and summon the Eldritch Being. Reward for solving this mystery. Knowledge is key, plus 30 experience. Thorough investigation, plus 15 experience. There's still hope, minus 4%. Tireless, plus 1 reason and stamina. Time passes, plus 1 day. The old god is stirring a pot of macaroni. What? I'd sworn it was Monday, not Tuesday, right? It is Tuesday! How did they know? I'm gonna get my level here. Quick thinking, plus 1 dexterity. There's always a way out. That from seemingly hopeless situations. Ghost connection or art knowledge. Ooh. My perception is kind of high. I don't want a random spell because I have a curse. Yeah, I've got cursed signs. So maybe we get some dexterity. And then we also roll into strength. Take the key. We are gonna take a bath. I'm gonna look at my storage. I'm gonna look at my wounds right now. I've got an abdominal cut that's major, broken bone that's major, mutation. Alright. I am gonna go back. Oh, I can't do anything here. I'm gonna... let's just do this. Alright, Peachy. Rancid ramen or moonlight sailors? Do you have an opinion? Otherwise, I'm thinking ramen. It's probably what I'm having for dinner, too. I'll go ramen. Out of thin air, a brand new ramen restaurant opened in town. It's adored by everyone. Once people take a bite, they can't stop. Day and night, the queues stretch out the door. The shambling customers stuff themselves with dish after dish, while the blind owner sits silently behind the counter, grinning and polishing his gleaming knives. You're determined to discover what makes this ramen so enticing. What is its true power? Dog meat? Human meat? The flesh of the gods themselves? Alright. Watch the local news, you spot a familiar street. It's a feature of the newest ramen shop. The food critic has a manic look as he describes the ramen. His description makes your stomach churn. We are going to heal some injuries. I want to get rid of My broken bones? Heal me, Doc. Never mind, Doc. Wait, actually... Can I sell any of these things? No? Okay. Alright. I thoroughly wasted my time then. Investigate the apartments. As you prepare a bath, you think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired. So maybe ice-cold water is a good idea. Sure. Ice-cold water revitalizes you and you're ready for the investigation. Alright. We're gonna investigate the apartments again. You're rustling on the other side of your apartment door. Someone is trying to get in. Jinkies! What's that? It's a ball bat! Is it different than what I have? Damage 597. 597. Chance to hit 70. Chance to hit 90. Alright. So we'll sell the wooden bat. We do have a concussion that is minor. So we're going to use our bandage on our concussion, because that's how it works. We're going to go to the hospital. Nope, didn't want to investigate the hospital. Brace yourself. While taking an elevator, you get a terrible feeling as if something bad is about to happen. Brace yourself. Elevator is revealing a black mass of eyes and teeth pouring into the elevator, biting and suffocating you. Later, you wake up at the doctor's office, and nurses discover you lying unconscious. Alright. That's fair. Doc, I'd like you to fix my broken bone. Discard it for some levels. Investigate the apartment still. When looking in the ransacked room of your recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished painting of a woman. Her skin a ghastly pale yellow color. Oh my god, he's drawing Simpsons fan art! Scene disturbing, you struggle to look at it. Unintimidated by the painting, gives you new insight in the madness that possessed your friend. Resolve this event. Seems you are not the only one wanting to try it out for yourself. You stay in line for hours, your questions fall on deaf ears, you're shunned. I'm gonna investigate downtown. You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for a train. She undoubtedly changed a lot since you've last seen her. These days she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something useful. Invite for coffee. Embarrassed, you discovered you can't afford coffee. I literally just looked for it at my funds. You smell around the restaurant's overpowering. Grease? Rot? And is that blood you can smell? The road seems to twist and turn, you're not looking, trapping you in this neighborhood. Get lost. You spent hours trying to find a way out, finally completely exhausted. You end up on the main street as the passage to the blighted neighborhood slowly closes behind you. Resolve this event. It's finally your turn to order. One ramen, please. The owner grinned. Your path is blocked by a rotting corpse covered in poison ivy. Well, that's a problem. I consider dodging? Prep your attack, attack, dodge. Okay, it's working so far. We attack, then we dodge. Hey! The Red Bull is pushing your face. It's so crowded that you're forced to sit on the floor. Investigate downtown. The only metro line you can connects the university and science complex. Could take a ride to gain some time. Got a feeling something's wrong. Where are all the people? We're walking! Resolve the event. With a slick hand, you fill a vial of soup and walk out, all without tasting the weird dish. Investigate lab. With the pulling of some delicate strings, you get the ramen into a lab. While handing over the gathered material, you hesitate. What should you send to the laboratory? Just the vial of soup, please. A mere day later, your friend rings your door. Her face is pale, and in a shaky hand she holds an analysis sheet. You usher her in and bolt the door. You feel ill looking at the charts. While they couldn't identify some of the particles, they did discover a highly addictive drug in the broth. The ramen restaurant must be closed immediately. A week later, police and government officials are looking over where the ramen restaurant used to be. Nothing remains but a gap in the street and aimless, confused customers. I've gained a level. Alright. We can get art knowledge, which is perception, which is sitting at a 7. Self-therapy for getting a spell regains extra reason. Ghost connection. Completing mystery against a random spell. I think I want to go for perception and then raise my stamina by 5, because it's at 6 right now. No! Self-therapy, stamina. Here's my reasoning. If I continue, I've got spells. I'm going to forget this spell that gets me 2 reason. Because I have the effect Cursed Signs. Casting spells raises doom. So if I get rid of let's say Book of Gore, I will gain extra reason. There. You're aimless, confused most of the time. That's fair. The friendly dog disappeared last night. You have to find a new place to buy equipment. No! Not the dog! It's spooky D&D, kinda. It's closer to... Yeah, I guess D&D would kind of be the closest thing, I guess. But, like, your stats are taken into account because of certain instances. We're gonna open up locks. Okay, we're gonna go home. We're going to rest. Alright, now we're gonna go, home. Continue. We've investigated 4 of these. Let's go for the last one. Moonlight Sailors. I cannot get all the endings, so we're just gonna go for the most apparent ending. It began with one fisherman who dragged something truly awful from the belly of the ocean. A dark, writhing ooze that mesmerized him beyond control. He hid himself away for a week adoring it, not to be seen until one moonlight night, when a young girl spotted his boat drifting away, a single lantern swinging at the helm, and the captivated fisherman singing eerily to his catch. Now, more and more fishermen have begun to find the vile ooze in their nets, and one by one, they are disappearing. Soon, the ocean will have taken them all. You start your investigation hoping to overhear some rumors at the fish market. What can I discard, actually? I can discard the steak knife. And I can discard the box cutter. Find a huge pile of nets and hooks prepared in the ocean for the big hunt. We quickly throw them in the ocean. Maybe that'll stop them from sailing out. Neat, we've completed this. Hooks and net. So let's investigate downtown. Walking through the park? Okay, what is that? Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone in the playground. When you ask what's wrong, she says that she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on a backpack lying nearby. Yeah, no, we're gonna let the police handle that one. You tell the girl to wait while you look for an officer. When you get back, she's gone. That's a bummer, my guy. We're on night 5. Doom 76%. We ain't fooling around. Oh, here, child. We'll take you to a second location. Nope, pass. Although you braved the stench for hours, you glean nothing besides the fact that the fisherman had a wife. Perhaps you should pay her a visit. That sounds delicious. I'm gonna have ramen for dinner, I think. Ramen and maybe some fried rice. As you glance around, you notice that more and more people are wearing strange masks, unlike anything you've ever seen before. As you turn to your friends for reassurance, you notice that some also wear these eerie masks. Their voices sound muffled and distorted, and you can't shake off the feeling they're not quite themselves. The hairs on the back of your neck stand on end, and you realize something is terribly wrong. They're preparing for something. A sense of dread creeps over you, as the masked people are swarming the street, filling their carts with food and survival equipment. And you notice the goods prices have also already skyrocketed. You realize that you need to act fast if you want to have any chance of survival. -2 funds. Well, joke's on you, I had no funds. When you arrive at the fisherman's house, it stands long vacated. Peering into the dusty window, you recoil in shock. You find a heavy tome wrapped in moth-eaten black velvet and an old locked cabinet. When you remove the book's wrapping, you recoil in disgust. It's bound in human flesh. Burn it. You may never know what's inside the hideous book, but that's a good thing. Nice to read it. The fisherman's wife lies in the kitchen, mutilated and covered in black marks. In the mirror, you catch a glimpse of something that shouldn't be there. +2 doom. Surely someone else must have caught one of these. You lurk around hoping to spot one of them. In the summer of 1971, an entire class trip fell into the sea when a rock they were standing on collapsed. Their bodies were never found. Until now. Class of 1971! Oh my god! And then we dodge. It mauled me, alright. Alright. Resolve the combat. The young man has glassy eyes and mumbled his reply as he caresses his catch. The beating movements of his arms disturbs you. Alright. We're going to cast this and get some more reason. We're going to remove this. There. I'm going to remove this one as well. So we get some more reason back. I want the reason. You can't shake the feeling that these small docks buildings hide some terrible secrets. Resolve this now. After slow interrogation, the young man managed to stutter out something about an organized fishing trip. Go on. Crabs are feasting on a bloated corpse, carried to the beach by waves. Yeah, no. Escape the beach. Sure, those crabs won't leave in bones. Slip out at night and race towards the beach, terrified of what comes next. Investigate the beach! The full moon shines bright in a cloudless night sky. The ink-black ocean waves glimmer eerily. All the residents have drawn their shutters tight and locked their doors. Your footsteps are silent in the sand. The only audible sounds are your ragged breathing, pounding heartbeat. You arrive at the water's edge breathless. The possessed fishermen's boats fill the horizon with their light. Tiny yellow spots navigating across a dark ocean, under a dark sky. You cannot make out the figures on board. It's not the sailors. The black beings must have left their bodies. Shocked, you watch them sail their way out of the harbor. You are terrified of their power, but relieved that they did not drag their meat puppets with them. The black beings never returned, yet mothers would not let their children play on the beach. Over time, people forgot the last time they saw a boat out in the waves, although some claim they see strange beings come into the port at night. Ending A. Knowledge is key, 30 experience. Thorough investigation, 15 experience. Still hope, minus 4%. Plus 1 reason stamina, and 1 day passes. The old gods stir. Local scientists are baffled. An unprecedented aura-like event has bathed the entire town in an unnatural green glow. Reason cost for all spells is increased by 1. Help. Alright, let's go home, and we'll get the key. We'll bathe real fast. And we'll go back to the town screen, go to Lighthouse. Last key. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you 2 things: that whoever or whatever is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and that you should run away from this place as far and fast as you can. You're afraid there won't be a way back once you start climbing these stairs. I'm gonna rest a bit. Start climbing. You're stopped by a girl wearing a dirty black school uniform. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further, she says, reaching for her bag. It's too late anyway. You instinctively take a step back when you notice a knife in her hand. You have to think fast. Try to reason with her. Nada, Cosma. Try to talk her into allowing you to pass, but suddenly she raises the knife and slices right across her own throat, nearly decapitating herself. You carefully step over her body. Keep climbing. Following this winding staircase, you're stopped. Wait a minute. Someone broke into your apartment. Stole all your clues and report. Stole all the clues and newspaper clippings you pinned over them. The more you study them, you discover you cannot remember any of them except one. Select the title, Second Mystery You Investigated. Alright. It was Household Hell. Correct answer. You rip the newspaper clipping out of a case. You seem to remember. Underneath it is a tiny button. You press it. The buzz, the gate opens. We've gained another level. Arcane Grasp, 2 spell slots. No. Don't want any more spells. +1 luck. I don't know what my luck is right now, so alright. We're gonna up our charisma as well. Keep climbing. Following the landing staircase, you stop by a metal gate. The tiny page near the gate explains that opening the gate will require you to grab 2 metal rods. Using your own body as a natural conductor, you'll power up the gate. Grab the metal rods. You're about to grab the rods when you notice the buttons and dials. You toil with them for a bit before adjusting both voltage and current, so it's safe for you to grab them. With a buzz, the gate opens. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. The cable that should be powering is currently disconnected. The power box itself is covered in a weird moist goo. Just inhaling the fumes make your eyes itch and water. But to power the gate, you'll need to disconnect a faulty plug. Disconnect the faulty plug. Weird goo burns your fingers, but you quickly manage to separate the faulty plug and connect the proper cable. With a buzz, the gate opens. Following the winding staircase, stop. Wait a minute. Someone has been taking photos focused on you. The photos include the enemies you fought with. There's something wrong. You can't precisely say what. Select the second enemy you fought this run. Was it the Pillar Vampire? +5 Doom, okay. Following the winding staircase, you're stopped by darkness. A thick black cloud is obscuring your vision. You can swear something is waiting for you inside of it. Light your way. The light source seems to somehow repel the darkness and continue to climb the staircase safely. The dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? Yes! I've beat a run! As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you're relieved and collapse on the floor. Congratulations, you are safe. Oh no. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You managed to stop the ritual awakening, the eldritch old god. But what's done is done. It will stir to slumber again and again, till the stars are right once more. Congratulations, you are safe. For now. Yes! Your playthrough lasted 57 minutes. You managed to solve 5 mysteries plaguing this town. You saw 9 new events, you encountered 8 new enemies, unlocked 7 new achievements. Final log entries. Okay. That's so cool. I wish it would tell me what achievements I got. Oh, I got defeat an enemy with a ball bat. Yes! And I got the flare gun. Discover a hole in the painting. Alright. That's so cool. My events codex is looking better. The enemy bestiary. Endings encyclopedia. Oh, okay. I'll slip. Survived. Generic. I've only gotten 3 endings? Or 4 endings? That's so cool. Yeah, so Morbid Discovery, I need... So for Morbid, I'm Morbid. So Macabre Memoir of Morbid Mermaids. For endings D and E, Timeline B, Timeline B. Oh no. No, okay. Ending D, I need a curse for it specifically. Found footage for D. There is no D. Oh no, there is none. Yeah. Alarming Arms requires B. I might do a run in Timeline B. Because that seems like it's kind of the thing to do. So let's do a new story. And let's go Timeline B. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. That was seeded run. Alright. I don't want to do that. No, I guess I can pick a character. Kyrie with knowledge and strength. starts with Lucky Bad. I will hydrate. It's wet Bowser. I've been hydrated. Alright, let's see. Backstory. Medical history. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna go Hunted by the Cult. Okay, I think I'm happy with some Miku. I get plus strength, minus perception, increased doom grants various bonuses. And I'm hunted by the cult, solving, and I get more unique combat encounters. That'll fill out my bestiary. Scenario mode. Short adventures set in the future, classic mode. Not available. Alright, let's do this one. Old gods, do I want the spider god? The terrible spider god, Kathak Atasaru, is once again awakening from its slumber, blinded by it's impossible to satisfy hunger. It has started to tear down the walls of its cocoon prison. I can't escape from battle. Both your damage and your enemies is increased. I just finished this one. The towering eye, casting spells costing reason increases doom instead. Or resting increases doom penalty. I'm gonna go increases doom penalty. Alright, continue. And we are in timeline B. So let's go home. Yeah. Alright, thanks for that, I guess. Alright, abnormal arms. Okay. So we're gonna do that one. Play the mystery is normal. At the end of the mystery, you'll be forced to fight and defeat Vent Crawler. Alright, we're gonna do that one. I remember when it started. The woman next door was strangled to death in her bed. No sign of forced entry. The killer was never found, and the apartment remained vacant. The door to her apartment was closed and she lived alone. What are there other ways in there? Maybe you could get the apartment plan to compare with other flats. Let's investigate the hospital location twice to complete the secondary quest. How about that? Investigation started to take a toll on you. Alright. It's literally the first thing we did, but okay. You're stopped by a masked man wearing a lab coat. He introduces himself as a researcher from Tokyo University, testing a new treatment method that promises to revolutionize modern medicine. Holding out a pile of documents, he tells you can heal your wounds for free. You just need to sign here. Decline. Pass. The Anatomical Museum Archive displays a specimen of elongated arms and jellified bones. Neat. Let's investigate downtown. Or actually, let's... Oh, we don't have the doggo, do we? I think we buy the flashlight for sure. Okay. Investigate downtown. You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for her train. She's undoubtedly changed lots since you've last seen her. These days she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something useful. Invite for coffee! And between conspiracy theories and Bigfoot sightings, you hear a worrying rumor about an old god slowly awakening to rule the earth once again. Nope, can't confirm. Could this be the reason for a recent horrific event? The apartment's on the 3rd floor. There's no way somebody used the window to escape the murder scene. Keep investigating. The reflection twists and shimmers, and you're not looking at it. Gozer is getting closer, plus a curse. I have survivor's guilt, huh? Adds 2 doom. Alright, cool, neat. You notice odd placement of ventilation shafts. They seem too small for anyone to crawl through, though. Investigate still. You find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash, and a note from somebody who's been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. Just how did this envelope end up in your room? Plus 2 funds, minus 1 reason. Maybe you should interview the neighbors. Maybe they'll discover something the police missed. As you glance around, you notice that more and more people are wearing strange masks, unlike anything you've ever seen before. As you turn to your friend for reassurance, you notice that some also wear these eerie masks. Their voices sound muffled and distorted, and you can't shake out the feeling that they are not quite themselves. The hairs on the back of your neck stand on end, and you realize something is terribly wrong. They're preparing for something. But I have money. A sense of dread creeps over you as the masked people are swarming through the store, filling their carts with food and survival equipment. You notice the goods prices skyrocketed. You realize you also need to act fast if you want to have any chance of survival. Minus 2 funds. One neighbor is complaining about her missing underwear. Well, when you stop by home to pick up your lunch, you find a pile of letters in your mailbox. Read the letters. Staying up late investigating the current chase has really increased your electrical bill. Minus 2 funds. Womp womp. Another neighbor is complaining about weird noises coming from the vents when she's at home. Womp womp. Not wanting to wait for an elevator, you said take the rarely used stairs. You suddenly trip by grabbing the railing at the last second. When you get up to inspect what caused you to trip, you freeze in terror. It is slowly standing up. The Twisted Corpse. I don't have any weapons. It's also a ghost. We're just severing its ties to our world. This is the ghost. We can't do anything to ghosts. It's a basic building plan to find out if there's a place where all the vents connect. It's a bad time to be out of cash, says the grim-looking man who's standing in your way. Our company, fortunately, specializes in cases like yours, and will gladly help you get back on track. After all, he takes a step closer. You could swear there is a faint smell of rust around there. Everyone has something to sell. Let's go ahead and sell a jar of blood. You start awake at a park bench. Did you faint? There's no sign of the grim man anywhere. You find an envelope full of cash inside your pocket. Minus your stamina, plus 2 funds. Welcome to America. Selling blood means that you get money. Every room was connected by vents coming from the unused boiler room. Could it be? You enter the dark boiler room and trip over the pipe. Cursing, you find a light switch and gasp in horror. It's not a pipe at all. It's a long rubbery arm coiling around the room and ending in a ventilation shaft. Coming closer, you can smell something vile and rotten. Check the vent. You cautiously crawl inside the vent, determined to solve this macabre mystery. Nothing could prepare you for the source of the skittering sound getting louder and closer. It's the vent crawler! So we're going to prepare attack. And we're gonna just punch, I guess. Nope. Can I dodge? No, I cannot. I think we're just gonna have to keep prepping to attack. My attack should now be 100%. Yeah, they are now. I can't do any strong attacks though. That's the only issue I have. I'm gonna beat it, I think. Yeah. Resolve combat! After the police arrive, the whole building gets searched. Following the disgusting body, the detectives enter one of the flats. Inside the slimy lair, there are countless giant semi-transparent eggs. When broken, they reveal horrible centipede-human fetus hybrids. You were questioned thoroughly while the government people, dressed as gas company employees, clean up the apartment. You're eventually released, but can swear that at night you can still hear faint skittering sounds coming from the vents. Skittering sounds. They missed one. Knowledge is key, plus 30 experience. Thorough investigation, plus 15. Minus 3 doom. Plus 1 reason stamina a day, and doom. The old got a stirring. Roads leading out of town were closed by the police. You'll have to find a new way out. Investigating places located outside the city, village, mansion, forest cost 1 more doom. That's fair. We're gonna get some more stamina. Alright, next. School scissors. Ending D, I suppose. Yes. Alright, let's read this entry. Play this mystery however you'd like. You always get this ending. At the ending of the mystery, there will be special buttons to input a ritual. The same ritual you would use to banish ghost-type enemies. Tip. In your friend's diary, there will be the first 2 steps to it, the edge of the left. For every right response, you'll be rewarded with 5% experience. For every wrong response, there are -2 all penalty. Alright, let's do that one. Another boy from school has disappeared. Rumor has it, a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the whitest smile and the sharpest scissors. You knew your friend was up to something when you left you his notebook, full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claimed. After he too disappeared, you decided to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that claims to stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst thing that could happen? Alright, we're gonna access storage. We're gonna a friend's diary. So first 2 are pray, or clap, clap. Alright, we're gonna take that. Good. Let's go explore this. Let's check the lockers. Got a bat. Tiny key. Nothing. Right? Not gonna check it. Explore the school! When one bumps into you, she runs from a beauty parlor. Before you can say anything, you notice her face. She's carved out her own eyes. If I can't see it, she cries, it can't see me, right? You shudder, seeing a faint vision of Gyozo, reflected in the beauty parlor's mirrors. -2 stamina. Not looking too good. Nate, we are at 3 stamina right now. Why is it suddenly so dark outside? You stand by the window to take a look. Black smog emerges from the courtyard, coating everything in an oily vapor. Run from the window. You run from the window before anything happens. +5 experience. Alright, you find an additional page in your friend's diary. It seems the blessed chalk was left in the pool. Great place for the chalk. I was just thinking, I'd like to store chalk in a pool. Let's gain some levels. Alright, we are going to gain that level. We got looting, +1 funds for each dependent enemy. Higher chances of finding items after combat. Luck. Let's go pickpocket, and we're going to get some more stamina. And we're going to... Boom. And kick. Alright, resolve the combat. Found blessed chalk, alright. I got bloated. Something is moving around in your stomach. That's gross. Okay, it looks like a star with that, alright. Said it should be correct now, alright. Don't know how, but okay. Some guy slams your shoulder against you as you walk past, nearly knocking you to the ground. You whirl around and let a famous "Hey!" catching the attention of the man and a few other passerbys. He stares back at you, his eyes dull behind his thick glasses, and his jaw slack and drooling. What's with this guy? Your enraged expression falters and you realize something seriously up with this guy. He suddenly lurches forward, crumpled like a puppet with its strings cut. A weird symbol glows on his forehead and you hear screams from the bystanders as he begins to melt into gore. Good God, you're going to be sick. -2 stamina. We have died. Alright. Neat. Do one more. That's a little hard to read. Let's go black and white. That looks good. Timeline B, please. And quick play. Skip past this. Alright, we got Mayhem. Raising Doom and creature stats. Alright, I'm here for it. Hunted by the Cold. Solving mysteries reduces more Doom, but you need combat counters. Alright. No weapons. No spells. I just have Mayhem, which raises Doom. Raising Doom and creature stats, so we might consider doing that a little more often. So you're home. Alright, and we want the... Okay. So, Grandeur and Bailbox, full of animal entrails. Gross. Household Hell, Sailors, Mermaids. Found footage is done. Beckoning Bulletin. I've got none of these done. Alright, we'll do Beckoning Bulletin. Um, okay, I'm copying the ending. How to get the ending? One of the endings. Okay. As the decades roll on, technology has only developed further. These days, computer bulletin boards software allows computers to communicate over phone lines. All it takes is a computer and a modem, and anybody connect to a bulletin system or even host one of their own. Once you connect, you can read all the messages in that bulletin and even post your own to start a conversation. Many use them to share files or to chat about their favorite topics, everything from video games to sports to idol culture. But in the wake of a sudden string of weird suicides, things aren't all fun and games. Rumors have surfaced that the deaths are linked to a bulletin system operated from somewhere within Chihuahua. What's behind these suicides? How could so many people all be driven to take their own lives? Cyberbullying, my guy. Even if the rumored bulletin system phone number is not found, there's no hope to investigate without a computer to connect to it. Maybe the school library has one that will work. We're going to investigate. We don't need to investigate the forest, actually. We're not going to take extra risk this round. So we're just going to investigate the school. As you enter the school gym, you notice a strange black doll propped up against the wall. Come closer. Against your better judgment, you approach the doll. What you see makes you gasp in horror. The doll isn't a doll. Your sudden movement causes tiny black spiders to flee, revealing a white, half-eaten corpse. Whoops. Well, the school's library computer doesn't have a modem. You happen to bump into a member of the computer club while asking around. She apparently just got a new system and is willing to let you borrow hers. Thanking her, you arrange to meet her home in the city. We're gonna see if we can get some friends. Great. When you enter the metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package in the seat opposite you. It's marked with your name. You reach the package but hesitate, an icy feeling settling in your stomach. Examine it. It's until you unwrap it that you understand what it is. Shocked, you let it fall on the floor from your bloodied hands. We're gonna go shop for an item real fast. Yeah, we're gonna take the compass. Investigate the apartments. While looking around the ransacked room of your recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished painting of a woman, her skin ghastly pale yellow color. Oh my god, he's drawing Simpsons fan art of Marge Simpson. The scene is disturbing, you struggle to look at it. Same though. Unintimidated by the painting, it gives you insight into the madness that possessed your friend. +5 experience. You wipe the sweat from your brows. You finally finish setting up the computer in your bedroom. After a few tests, you're now certain that everything is functional. The newscaster on the TV says the suicide rate is still climbing. Worse, the morbid trend is beginning to catch on in nearby towns. You need to act quickly. The telephone sounds and multiple voices are too loud for you to ignore. When you enter the apartment, everything turns silent. Oh my god, it's a gossip junkie. It's Twitter! Okay, we resolved that. Hoping to find a lead, you head to the hospital. With how many deaths there have been, the hospital's in chaos. The staff look exhausted. When the receptionist lets her head down on the desk for a minute, you slip out of the waiting room and into the hospital corridors. Someone is branding patients with occult symbols. Branded cattle. They're preparing a feast for their eldritch masters, plus 4 doom. It's an interesting reason to think about that. You overhear 2 nurses talking about a girl whose suicide attempt failed. Apparently, she's recovering at her grandparents' house in the village in the city outskirts. You exit the hospital and make your way to the nearest bus stop. I'm gonna go to the shop again, see if I can find something to help. Got a bottle of milk. It can be used to store liquids. Samud! Pleasantly surprised. Meet your old friend. We're gonna invite for coffee. More experience. As you pull into the village bus stop, a news story comes on the bus driver's radio. An entire class of Shinakawa students left in front of a train, hand in hand. You move more urgently as you exit the bus, begin searching down the village streets. As you walk around the village, crops waver in the breeze, following your every movement. -2 reason. Thanks, I guess. When you find the girl's house, her grandparents greet you solemnly. They thank you for your effort to stop the deaths. Forgive her, her grandfather says as he leads you to her bedroom. She's a kind girl. Something's happened to her. Great. The museum starts hanging up posters for us, sending a Greek art exhibit. Unaware of the danger, the opening night may prove to be the last night for us all. If it was coming, and now you know the date. The recovering girl is more than happy to not only confirm the bulletin's existence, but to give you its number. You have to do what it tells you. Trust me, you won't regret a thing. She beams at you as her grandmother struggles to make her swallow the pain medication. I'll be back to join you all soon. Wait for me, okay? Disquieted, you give the grandparents your phone number and hastily leave. Following a weird gargoyle saying, you enter her alleyway. Standing in the shadows, you notice something wearing a policeman's uniform. Move along. Move along, citizen. Nothing to see here. You've made a horrible mistake. Lumpy officer! What do you know about that? I'm gonna need to, like... Wait, what's that? I got handcuffs! Woo! I died! Got 2 new achievements. Or no, 2 new entries. New enemies, and no new achievements. Alright, dope. Alright, that's actually... We're gonna go ahead and call it a day here. Alright. I appreciate you hanging out. YouTube, I'll see you later. Thank you for hanging out.